So in this video, I wanted to take a quick look at the relatively new Pentel Energel Kuro line of gel pens. This is it right here. It is a standard Energel line from Pentel, except now it's called the Kuro. It's K-U-R-O. In Japanese, it means black. And not surprisingly, the pen has a black body, but there's more to it. It's not just a black variant of the existing Energel. It's kind of a new line, so I thought it'd be worth taking a look at. So just for reference, here we have some standard Pentel Energels. Here we have the Infree, which is, I would say, one of the nicest looking ones, a little bit fancier, but still a standard Energel. And now we have the Energel X, which is kind of a standard day-to-day retractable Energel. These all use basically the same refill, which is the LR7 gel or liquid gel ink refill. So that's why they're sort of in the same family within that Energel, like the larger Energel line. The Kuro also uses the LR7, so it's in that family, but the body and some other components have been changed and making it slightly different than the rest. So let's get into some of those specifics now. We see that the body is fully plastic and it's coated in a grippy material. So it's like a soft touch material is what it would be called on a laptop. It's a rubbery material. There's no give to it. You can't push it in, but it's definitely grippy throughout the entire body of the pen. It's fully matte and it clearly picks up dust and grime. It's just that sort of material. There's really nothing to be do about that. You could wash it off a little bit with some water or an alcohol wipe and that'll clean it up, but it does pick up dust and grime. Once you get down to the bottom, I'd say third, maybe even about a third of the body, you see a slight wave pattern come up. This isn't any thicker, there's no give to it, but you have a little bit of grip there. And the grip is the same grip you would find throughout the Energel line. You see it's that wavy pattern. These ones, the Infree and the X are clearly thicker, and they have maybe a little bit of give to them, whereas this is just coated plastic. We see there's a little piece of metal here, which is definitely a different line, and it's gold, so that's like kind of a cool touch for the Infree. For the Kuro. And then we have a short plastic front end, which you can unscrew to get at the refill, and it's just a really lightweight piece of plastic, not particularly impressively made. And you do have to keep in mind that this little golden ring, this one, it seems to be on there pretty well. And some other ones, it will come off, and then you got to make sure you don't lose it when you're changing the refill. Clip, very standard plastic Energel refill. Pretty similar to the X, but a little bit lighter duty. It'd be nice to see a metal here, but it probably wouldn't match with the black so well. Color coordinated tip. So this is like a slightly, it's like a red pen, the other one's orange, whatever. We'll get into the colors in a second, which are pretty interesting. 0.7 millimeter, and that's kind of it. No other real information here. It is a retractable pen, and the click is just okay. I'd say the Energel pens are really known for nice, heavy-duty clicks. Really distinctive, really like a clean feel. This one is, I would say, subpar. It works, it's fine, but not like this. So click is just fine. Opening the pen up, see good size spring, and I haven't even used this one yet. This is the red. It's the standard LR7 refill, made in Japan. LR7 is like the LR is the line, and the 7 is the 0.7 millimeter. If this was the 0.5 millimeter, it would be called the LR5. So that is the Kuro. We'll look at the packaging real quick, and then we'll get into the writing. This is an 8-pack. It comes in some other sizes, but 8-packs seem pretty reasonable. I think it's sold for about $7 or $8, maybe a little bit more, but they're not that expensive. So it's the Energel Kuro. Medium, 0.7 millimeter, smoothest writing ink, quick dry. That's just a standard Energel ink. It's no different than anything else from the Energel line. And now we see Kuro, 0.7 millimeter, high performance ink technology, latex-free rubber barrel, rubberized barrel, I guess, and this smear-free ink, 0.7 millimeter write tip. Really nothing impressive or different there. And then we see the LR7 refillable. So standard stuff. The the pens do come in some really nice colors. Like here's the blue. It's a really nice aqua blue, kind of a greenish, kind of light, definitely not a standard blue. Then we have very standard green, no problems there. And then, sorry about that. Let's see what else we have. Nice dark saturated black. It's standard for the Energel line. And then we have the orange. Pretty bold orange, it's nice to see. It's not a color you see too often, although I do have the Infree in the orange, and these things should match up. Yeah, see, they're spot on. That's the same refill. Here's kind of a weird blue I was enjoying. Oh no, sorry, this is the standard blue. It's got a nice, really blue color to it, kind of like a link on the internet blue, like a real blue. It's not blue black or anything like that. Now here's what I was thinking of. This is a really broad, a really bold pink. Comes up, you know, for highlighting, other things like that. Trying to use a color you don't use too often. And then what is next? We have purple. So these are clearly nice ink. The Energel always makes really nice colored inks, and I'm always quite happy with them. It's one of the better, if not the best, of the gel ink families. There's a lot of pens, so it's hard to say which pen is the best, but I would say the best gel ink is definitely a toss-up between the Zebra Sarasa and the Pentel Energel, with, I would say, most people, if you were to kind of informally poll online, saying that the Energel would be the way to go. So that is the Energel Kuro. Not a whole lot different than what's out there. It is black. It does look pretty cool. It has a bunch of different colors, but you could have gotten any of these colors beforehand, either with the Infree series or a different line, or just the standard Energel pens. The bodies are a little bit narrow. They're not particularly comfortable, but they're not that bad. You know, I do prefer writing with something like the Energel X, which has a nicer grip, a larger grip, and then I definitely do think the Infree is the best of the Energel lines. You know, outside of like the premium models like the Alloys and all, I really like the Infree. This is my favorite. These are, again, a little thinner, not quite as comfortable to use for extended periods of time, but you can get it in a reasonably priced 8-pack with a lot of fun colors. That is a lot of fun to use, which is great ink, but I don't really think the Kuro is bringing too much to the table. This is the sort of pen set I would buy if I needed a bunch of colors of gel inks. You know, you want to start a bullet journal or something like that. This is a great pickup. Go ahead and you can feel really happy about this purchase, but I would say it's not something to rush out for. The body isn't distinctive enough or nice enough that I would say like this is like a run out and buy. It's just like going to be a cool and nice offering to have in the future when you need some gel ink pens. So that should pretty much cover it. Thanks for watching.